Alright, welcome to part 2. So, going ahead and logging in here to the machine and doing all of the last minute configuration. I think... Okay, yeah, good. That is the default username and password. Let's see. Dual core Opteron 170. Wow, that's running hot. Oh, wow. Yeah, that whole system is really running kind of hot. I'm not really sure why it's running so hot. Kind of interesting. It's also interesting that it says 0%. I don't think that's the case. So, no disk configured, UPS disabled, all of that. So let's go ahead and back up the configuration. Actually, no, I'm going to set everything up first, and then I'll back up the configuration. So go into General, change the username, which will probably boot me out, change it to what I usually do. Everything else, I believe, is okay. Although I want America Toronto to be the time zone. All of that should be okay. The host name should be NAS5. Let's see. Let's put in our second DNS server there. We'll save it. See what happens. If it asks me to reboot, or if it reboots on its own, or if the system crashes. Okay, it seems to be working still. I'll change the password when I'm off camera, for obvious reasons. I don't think I need to change anything here. Other than the message of the day. So, save. And changes have been applied. Yeah, everything else is pretty well straightforward. Interface management, I don't have to deal with that. Disk management. Yeah, here's the one. So I'm going to import DA0 and call it video storage. Transfer mode's automatic. Standby time, let's set that to 300 minutes. Actually, no, we'll change that to always on because that's the RAID controller, which for whatever reason identifies it as one of the Western Digital drives. That's weird. That's very strange. I wonder why it's doing that. We'll activate Smart, even though I'm reasonably sure it doesn't really do anything. Should be unformatted. And we'll add it. Then our second drive, 3 terabyte. There's our backup drive. This is the one I'm going to set. 300 minutes. Level 127. I mean, you can set this however you want. Maximum performance will enable Smart. It should be unformatted. It's a brand new drive. And we should be able to go ahead and apply changes. Look at that. Enforce controller. Yuck. Okay, now format. These should be formatted for UFS with GPT and soft updates. Next. Actually, let's go back. Select them one at a time. Give it a descriptive volume label. Enable advanced format. I'm not going to do that, even though I probably should. Actually, since it's only a backup... No, that's not. So, format. And we can see it is now formatting, and this may take a while. Alright, looks like it completed successfully. So we go all the way back up, and we hit OK. Now we can select the second drive, do the same thing. This is storage. Alright. All of that should be alright. Alright, and now that one is done. Didn't take as long because it's not as big. Only 3 terabytes compared to 4. So both of those are now UFS. So we go for smart. So that's alright. Actually, I'm going to check enable on that. Enable smart monitoring. All of that should be okay. I don't need iSCSI. Don't need software RAID. So now we'll go in and we'll set up our mount points. This is the disk. DA0. Is it GPT? I think it is. Partition 1, mount point name should be storage. Storage uploaded videos. Alright. So, the owner can have read, write, and execute. We'll do it like this. So, you got that one, and then we'll have another one here for backup. Okay, so again, I think I'm going to set this one up a little bit differently. Just like that. Hopefully all of my settings are okay. I believe that's it. So I think the rest of the configuration is the users and server message block and all of that. So I think I'm going to have to add myself into that. And everything should be okay. So I think I'm going to cut the video off with that. Other than to look at some information. That Seagate hard drive is really cold. Huh. 5980 RPM. That's funny. 1.5. Oh, I know why it's transferring so slow. It's because of that old chipset on that motherboard. So, this is the boot drive. This is the new drive. So it should have practically no power on. And it doesn't. And this is the RAID array, which is made up of Western Digital RE4 drives. That RAID card is doing some very interesting things, I'm telling you what. So, I think that's pretty much it. So, there you go. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off, and I hope to see you next time. Till then.